I'm not there and I'm not like everybody else right now and I'm not going to succeed. That, as a coach right there, is the very first thing you got to let go, because the reality is we all have that in us. It's whether or not we decide to lean into that. So you guys know I always use the term lean in, lean in, lean in, lean in, and it works and it's great. Leaning in has proven itself in so many ways with so many people here. Caitlin, if you guys know, she's new to our coaching community. So welcome, Caitlin. We're so glad that you're with us. Here is the coolest story about Caitlin, you guys. And I'm going to share this, just a really quick story about her. So back in the day, Caitlin was Sharona's coach. And then things happened and Sharona leaves and Caitlin lets go and Sharona finds Stacy, and then Sharona rekindles her friendship and comes to find out, I believe, and I hope I'm getting the story right, that Caitlin and Sharona had so much in common, like in current present, that now Caitlin is on Sharona's team. And what I love about that is they found their tribe. So that's really important. When you find your tribe, you find your people. Like, we all hopped on Sunday. How freaking cool was that? And we just chatted and we connected, and that's when you know you have the right people. Okay. Did you feel that feeling if you were on the call? It was kind of like, and if you weren't, you're on the call now. You know what the feeling is right now. We're chilling, we're hanging out, we're talking, and it's like, we're just there, right? That's when you know you found somebody who you need to say, I think you need a coach on my team, because that's who you probably would want to work with, right? So I just want you guys to keep that in the back of your mind. When it feels right, just like in a relationship or with whatever, you can relate it to something of that nature. So let's do our self-assessments real quickly. How many of us did it? And if you're willing to share, what are your goals with the self-assessment? What are some things that you need to do? And also, too, if anybody wants to give some shout outs or congrats to anybody here, I think we should start doing that and like revving people up, because I think we should celebrate each other, So I wanted to shout out Caitlin. I thought that was super cool for her comeback. And I'm super proud that Sharona developed the friendship and kept the relationship to have her be here. So see what happens? Sometimes you leave and sometimes you get to come back. And that was also with Zoe. Zoe was with us for a little bit, and then her chapter had to kind of go for a minute. And then, but here's the thing though, I never stopped reaching out to her, and I never took her out of the group. Why would I take her away when I know it's good for her? It was her job to see if it was good for her. And she saw that and she made the decision to come back. That stands for a whole heck of a lot. And that's what we're producing. We're producing leaders of their life. And that example right there, that's it. That's cool. That's really cool to me. So when we're scared, just remember, great, it's an emotion. I still have to invite. I still have to keep the relationship. I have to do this because I know why. I know why. So self-assessments, how did they go? You guys can unmute or you can type in the chat. How did they go? If you don't have anything checked off, that's okay. What are your goals this month with that self-assessment?
I printed it out.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's very, very, very good. That's the way to go. Okay. So did anybody actually fill it out? Anybody?
I will be doing.
I filled it out.
You did?
I'll do mine later today. I've been at the hospital for like 5.5 hours now.
I know. Just make sure, you guys, that you do it. But Katrina, how did you, what did you think of everything from the checklist? Did it help you? Did it give you a guideline? Do you see where maybe you want to like go to?
Yeah. It gave me like a guideline, specifically since like I'm just starting out, and like with the posting and like all that good stuff, and like combining it with being in the July new coaches training. It's really helpful, because that's probably like the part that is like maybe the most intimidating. Like, I don't mind. No, I can take that back. I can share all day long. It's probably like the inviting part. Like, so I've posted, I've shared, someone said something back, so then just really like segueing into the like inviting.
Right.
But I liked it because you know, you called out, like, I am a manager. I live my life by checklist. So this is great for me.
Good. That's perfect. So when you get to like your Success Club tracker and you get to the invite, here's the deal. What I like to do, whatever scares you, get it done first. Knock it out of the ballpark. Don't avoid it. What do I going to say? Lean in.
Lean into it.
Just get it done. I get my invites and my follow-ups done first because I'm like, I'm done. Like, I just want to get done. And I do the voice click, and I'll teach you guys the voice click thing in a video. I think, Sharona, we need to teach the girls that, and we'll teach them when we get to Summit. And we're going to be coming in here, you guys, and I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to puke on you Summit. So I'm just get ready to be puked on because I want you to see, I want to try to get you to experience it, even if you're not there. But what I'm trying to do, and I'm telling you right now, I'm planting the seed to get your ass with me next year, wherever they go. Because here's the deal. If we all lean in as a team, could you imagine this time next year that we're all looking at diamonds on our team, that you've knocked down your credit card bill, that you've helped somebody achieve their wellness goals, that you asked somebody to join your team because you see the light in them like I saw the light in you. That's a gift. That is a gift. It's not scary. It's not anything but a gift. It truly is. Verona, you were going to say something.
Well, I am this last month and a few days.
Yeah.
I was in such a very, very dark place that it scared the living crap out of me.
Yeah.
And Travis is going to hit Emerald next week, and it actually took me out of where I was. And Caitlin doesn't know this, but she actually helped me get out of where I was because her and I had such a deep bond 4 years ago when we first started this journey that it was unspeakable. And I am like so jazzed because this business means so much to me, and I am just so pumped and ready. Like when I said I'm going to check in every day, because if it was out of my mind, out of my sight, like putting my hands over my eyes and it's not there, it really means it's not there to me. I am really going to check in every day, and like Summit, like I'm going all in at Summit. Like, so when you puke on Summit, I am going to puke also. So I am ready to puke on you guys. I am ready to bring you guys, you know, I'm ready to bring Caitlin as my coach as well.
Yeah.
To the top. Because we're already planning a trip. Caitlin and I are already planning to go to Super Saturday to the next one.
Oh, awesome.
Our trip. So like we're all in, and I am all in because I am not going back to where I was a week ago.
Good.
I've already made some serious changes the last 3 days because I cannot go back to where I was.
Good. Good. And you needed that to happen. Like,
yes,
again, it's a gift. Yeah. Those dark places, those scary things, they're there for you to, again, to lean into it. Like, that's what we need to teach our audience is that we're leaning into our scary things, whatever, because all of us here, there's 3, 6, 7, there's 8 of us on this call, 6, 7, 8, 8 of us on this call, which is amazing, first of all. And each of us has a different story. So my story is different than your story. But the beautiful thing is our goal is to eventually have people come in with us and see, like, listen, this platform is touching every part of my life. It's making my relationship better with my significant other. I have never been consistent before on me, ever. It's because I leaned into a group. I have the tools now. All of you can say affirmly with no reservation, no nothing. And if you have that reservation and that worry, then you get to practice with your invites to conquer that. Reservations, whatever. You get to say, I know I can help you. I know my group is amazing. And what separates us from everybody else is that we lean in, but we lean in with you. And the other thing too is that our group creates leaders, not followers. So if you're
Mhm.
tired of following people, and these are things you can say in your invites. Seriously, if you're tired of following the crowd, if you're tired of comparison, these can be beautiful posts, you guys. Make them relatable to you. Remember, your Facebook post should just be a diary entry for you, anyways. Make it about you and what your day was, but you're going to learn to put the twists on them, right? So, the beginning part of posting, just to start posting, it's just to create that rhythm. Once you have the rhythm, then we fine tune it. Does that make sense? But in the meantime, you, dear diary entry, that's your Facebook. Not only that, it's going to help you. It makes you feel good, right? And then someone's going to have a conversation with you, and you go intentionally behind the scenes and you get your tracker out and you start having those conversations with people. Thank yous go a long way, right? Thank yous go a long way. If you don't post every day, let me tell you right now, you can't build trust in yourself or your audience. Let me say that again. If you cannot post every single day, you are not building trust in yourself, and you're not building trust for other people, because the eyes are on you. They don't have to be posting every day to comment. They don't have to be liking it, because remember, you scroll and I see your page, right? So you have to think the brain is like the size of a goldfish. So you have to slow that scroll. But for now, this team right here has to get just on posting every day. That's all we want to do. And then the next time we're going to talk about posting, we're going to talk about fine tuning it. So the first goal is get on the posting train. That's one post a day, one post a day. And if you need accountability for your fitness, then that's your one post a day, period, over and out. And diary entry it. It's for you. It's for you. That's what's relatable, right? How many of you could say, how many can you raise your hand right now and say, and you can relate to me if I go, oh my God, I had the most stressful day at work, and then I came home and I just overate my carbs. Can anybody relate to that? Can anybody here relate to that? Okay, guess what? If you actually did that and you actually posted about that, isn't that relatable? Right? Oh, wait, you're a coach. You're supposed to be perfect. No, you're supposed to be relatable. You're supposed to be real. And what's the beautiful gift about that? You believe in your real. Okay. Again, do you see how it's this with our coaching gig? It's you believing more and more and more in yourself and sharing it and becoming a storyteller. So Dear Diary entry is great. I want you guys to make it your focus this week, this month, to just post once a day on your social media platforms. I copy and paste mine to Instagram, to Facebook, because not everybody's on Facebook, not everybody's on Instagram, and not everybody's seeing your posts every single day. So you can't say, well, I don't want
Are
to
yours
post that.
linked?
I don't
Are
link
yours
them.
linked, Stacey?
They're
You
not.
don't.
They're not linked, but I intentionally. So what I do is I have an app called Plann, Plann. So if you download that app, you can plan your post, but it's more geared towards Instagram. But the cool thing is, you can go back into the Plann app, copy and paste it, throw it into Facebook, right? So you have
Okay.
that. So you don't have to think of the content all the time. But the reason why
Got
I
it.
don't post them together simultaneously, because what we're going to develop later on with the posting is what time your audience is on your feed, right? I know right now that my feed over time and analyzing every week and looking, I'll go back on Sundays and go, okay, what was a good post? What was a dud? What had a lot of likes? What had a lot of comments? What was the content? Sometimes it has nothing to do with fitness. Sometimes it has, like, it was a picture of me and my sister, right? That got like 100 likes. Now I have to go, okay, what can I do with that to breadcrumb what my real goal is, which is to inspire somebody, to get somebody to plant a seed, to eventually lead to what you have to offer. So that's what I'm trying to get you guys to go to. But the first goal is for you all just to post every day. That's it. Post from your heart. And then we're going to get into themes and stuff like that. But today, you just got to think about posting every day. That's all you got to do. So what I like to do is I like to download the Plann app, and I write my post the night before. I write it in bed. I'm not busy. I'm not dragged down by anything. And then it's done. And then I get up and I know what time to post each one on each platform. and then I'm done. So the night before is great. So you don't have to think about it and rush. So that's one way that you can start to develop that muscle. What else? Is it too late to add Caitlin to the July training? No, I would add her. Go for it. Absolutely. I would completely add her. And it's self-paced too. So add her. And if she, Caitlin, if you don't, don't feel rushed, but I encourage you to just do it, because the faster you do it, you just roll into it. We want to make sure everybody here has the Rise Up book and we have the Success Club tracker, because we're going to start doing that next. What did we say? We said next Wednesday, 8:30 p.m., 8:45 p.m. We will do our planning each week for the following together. So that's not going to start this Wednesday. It's going to start the following Wednesday. So if there's calls and things that are wonky, we'll figure that out as we go along. But Mondays at 8:30 will just always be just a team call, okay? And then we will plan our week on Wednesdays. If you can make it, great. If you can't, that's okay too, but make sure you just do it, because it's your business. And I want everybody here to set a goal date of when you're going to rank advance, because we got to put that on the books. So if you're a coach, you want to become Emerald. And how you become Emerald is it's you plus 2. That's how I just say it. You plus 2. So I need to I'm pretty sure everybody has their EFT set up. Sharona, you want to make sure Caitlin has hers set up. So she's good to go, and get yours set up. That's definitely, make sure you do that. Do it after this call, boo, because I want to make sure then you don't have to worry about it. And make sure you guys get your direct deposit in there. Don't get a live check, because they take out $2. And let me tell you, my first check was $30 and I thought I was rich. So you have to treasure your money that first paycheck is like, oh my God, I got paid. And it's a great feeling. So we always get paid on Thursdays in the morning for the week before. So you also want to make sure you guys stay active. That means you don't delay your Shakeologies. You have to have, no matter what, you have to have 50 personal volume points every single month, okay? 50 personal volume points, because if you don't, and if you go inactive, or you're like, oh, I'm going to delay my shake this month, that team volume that we talk about, that's a piggy bank system, and I will explain that later. But what happens is when you guys start to sell challenge packs, you're going to create this thing called team volume, right? So Christina sells 3 people, I sell 3, 6, 9, 12, 24, so on. And we get 48 people, because all of us helped 3, right? That's how our team grows. See how we do little things, but it's a lot of us doing it? That's the goal. So don't think big, think small and mighty. And then what happens is you stay active. You're going to build this volume points, and I will teach you this later. All it matters is you don't go inactive, because what happens is you start to get paid when you're not selling anything. Personal volume points is different. Personal volume points is I sold 3 challenge packs, right? Team volume points is what we all did collectively, and that builds this account. And so what happens is it gets flushed out every week, and then you get paid. If you're an Emerald coach, you get paid $14 a team cycle bonus. If you're a Diamond coach, you get paid $18 a team cycle bonus. Now you might go, but that's like $14, who gives a shit? Let me just tell you right now, that adds up, because let me tell you right now, when you get paid and you're like, oh my God, I just got paid $300. I only sold 1 challenge pack. Ta-da! Team cycle bonus, 18, 18, 18, 18, 18, right? And you get paid. So I will teach you more of that later. All you need to know is don't go inactive. Just don't do it, and work on getting Success Club. That's all you have to do. And when I say Success Club, I mean helping somebody with a challenge pack, and you can just help them in general, I think Success Club is perfect because I lead with a challenge pack. I think people can't be successful without the nutrition, without the program, and without the community. That's just me. And we're all on the same train. I mean, clearly we're all doing the right thing. So just put that in the back of your mind for now, okay? So tonight's call really is about, and we did the self-assessment. Now, guys, if you didn't do it, go do that, because that's going to give you the blueprint for what you got to take that blueprint and you got to go, okay, I don't do the National Wake Up Call. I got to start doing that. That's going to be my goal next week. I'm going to listen to it in the car, right? I don't do invites. Okay, I'm doing 5 tonight. Done. I'm checking it off. Like, you want to make sure this is just, did I do it? Am I building my business? You want to build. Don't stay stagnant. You want to build. And listen, team, we build together. So if you're doing it, I'm doing it. So you just think, if I'm sitting here, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, you're not doing it, I should do it, and blah, blah, blah. Don't feel guilty, but just think, we're a team. So let's all do it together, because most likely you're going to find me at Wegmans, and I'm going to show you that I'm at Wegmans doing my thing over there. But you got to figure out what your why is. We've talked a lot about financial debt here, haven't we, guys? We talked a lot about it. And if you are not breaking out your books yet, and if you are not breaking out your tracker and starting to build, guys, I did a live video in our team call. I talked about being over here and waiting for your goals over there. I don't know if you saw that in Team Epic Journey, but that's what I talked about. So if we're over here with the things that we want to do, and your goals are waiting for you to meet them because they're already there, you can't sit here anymore. You got to stop that, because something is comfortable over here. Something is familiar. It's what you know. So your body's like, well, I'm just going to go over here because I'm just used to sitting over here and watching everybody else succeed. But you don't really want to sit there, right? You want to go over there. So you got to get up. And I want you guys to know, you have got to know your why. So writing down your why and connecting with it emotionally, you got to read it every day. Yeah, that's fine. I read it every single day. Every single day. Sorry, my husband's making his Shakeology, so there's a blender going. So you got to read your why, and you got to know what it is that you're going after. Because let me tell you, how many times we go to our jobs, right? How many of you just some days hate going to your job? You don't want to go to your job. You wish you could call out, but you don't have enough paid leave. Da 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 da. But do you go? Of course you go. Why? Because you know you're going to get a paycheck. You know you need that for the goal of the gift of your mortgage, for food, for shoes, for a date night. So you just go. Do the same thing here. It's no different. But this, you don't have to ask for the raise. This, you don't have to ask for the permission. And I know it's like a foreign concept for all of us, because we're so used to going to work and asking somebody, Mother, may I? Okay? So I want you to unlearn that, because you don't have to ask, Mother, may I? You get to say, no, I say so. And I'm going to work to my say so. Right? Because I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Because I'm tired of being overweight. Because I'm tired of saying no to my kids. Or I'm tired of saying yes to my kids, but knowing in the back of my mind, I shouldn't be putting it on the credit card and creating more debt, because I don't want to disappoint anybody from their dreams. But I'm creating a nasty upset for myself, because now I'm going to have to go borrow money when I get my tax return, or I'm going to have to ask my mom for help. Like, you got to stop. Rather than woe is me, it's what am I going to do? What am I going to do to get there tomorrow? Mama. Yeah. You can say hi in just a minute. So I want you guys to think about that, and then we collectively dive into it. So who are we talking to on Facebook, you guys? Do you guys know your audience? Let's talk about audience real quick. Do we know our audience? Do we know our audience? Do you know who you're talking to, or do you feel like you're kind of talking to the masses? If you guys want to open up, do you guys know? How did you figure it out? Where are we at with that?
I feel like I'm kind of just sort of finding it now.
That's good. And how did you figure that out, Sharona?
Well, now that I'm figuring out that I'm a stay-at-home more mommy and I'm going crazier, yeah. Because I'm going from like being such a busy person to having more time on my hands. But I love my kids dearly, but they drive me like very crazy. Sounds very mean, but like I still need like my time. Like my time. My time is so important to me, and I think that's why I worked so much, because I really enjoy working.
Right.
I seriously love working, you know. And
yeah.
But I want to make sure that I'm a good housewife. I want to make sure dinner's done. I want to make sure that my kids' room are clean. I want to make sure that everything's still done. And so I really am talking to like that person that wants to do everything, but wants to do it like 100% perfect. But you can't be like that person. Like there is no person that is that way. Like you cannot be all of those things. No matter how hard you try, you can only be like one of them.
Absolutely, 100%. So what I love is that we leaned in and you're talking to you. So a great exercise that I recommend that everybody does is you get a piece of paper out at some point and you're going to create an avatar. So basically the avatar in just simplest, easy, like this business is not this is a fun business. Let me tell you, this is fun. It's a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun. So don't, get excited about what you're diving into. So your avatar is you. So in the chat right now, give me 5 things about you. 5 things about you and write it in the chat. What do you like? What are you? Who are you? What do you like to do on your day off? What are you a book reader? Are you an animal lover? Do you like to meditate? Do you love to work out? Are you faith-based? Do you like to tell jokes? Are you goofy? What are those things? What are those things? I have a zit on my head. Oh, God. My period's coming. It's horrible. So bad. Okay, Zoe says she loves her dog, which we definitely know. I goof off a lot from Heather. Perfect. So you're goofy. We have goofiness. We have animal lover. So as soon as they come in the chats, I'll name them a little bit. Laughter, silly mom, sister, love to dance. So all of these things, you guys, as you're just listing them off effortlessly, these are the things you should show your audience because those are all of you, right? And sometimes we might be afraid to show those things. You might be like, dude, I've never really shown people like I love to dance. Don't you want to talk to somebody who loves to dance? That's something you have a common ground with, right? You can be relatable. If you're goofy, be goofy on your Facebook page. Let the world know how goofy you are. Okay, Sharona, she loves the pool. She's dedicated to her Bible. She loves margaritas. She loves her dog, and she loves to take pictures. Guys, that's what you talk about, Christina. Smartass, love music, love my family. I love it. So if you're a smartass, be a smartass with a business side to it, right? Like show your color. How many of you are actually afraid to show your color? Yeah. Guess what's so freaking cool? You get to not live that way anymore. That's freaking freedom, man. That is freedom. Oh, if I drop shit on Facebook because I like that word, right? Oh, wait, I said shit, right? I've worried about it, but guess what? That's me. That's me. And for the first time, it feels good to be me. It feels good to be me. And as a coach, it's our job to break those walls down. Remember, a coach just goes first. You can go onto the Facebook page and you can be like, you know what? Today, I'm going to show my true colors. And you could do a smart ass picture about something or whatever it is, right? What talks to your heart? What speaks to you? What's like, I got to go do this right now. That's what you do. That's what you talk about. So when you're thinking about what do I post, you got to know who your audience is. How old is this person? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Does she struggle with low self-esteem? Does she have depression? Is she an emotional eater? Does she like joy? Does she like laughter? Does she love the beach? Does she love margaritas? Look at all of those things that you can talk about, right? It's to bring them in so they can see who you are, right? You get the freedom to be who you are, and you get to show people, want to come with me? Because I'm still scared, but I'm going for it anyways. Heather said that the other day to Carol. She was like, come with me and do Morning Meltdown 100 to Carol in our group. That was cool. She doesn't even know her. That can be a scary thing to write. Come with me. I don't know who you are, but come with me, right? But you know why she feels comfortable? Because we've created a safe environment. We've created a sacred community. And thank you guys for posting and participating in these posts, guys. As you can tell, we're the only ones doing it right now. So we got a big mission in our group. We got to get more people in there. We got to get them to show up. Yes, it's summer, but we got to show them that we stayed committed, and so can they. If you saw my workout, one of our friends on the dream team, which is Melanie Mitro, one of her coaches is in critical condition. She's a 20-year-old girl. She was on an ATV with her mother, and they are both in critical condition. And this 20-year-old girl would give anything to
Her
press
mom
play.
died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Horrible. Horrible. So sometimes we work out, like I said in my post, I said, sometimes we work out because we want to lose weight. And sometimes we work out because we just need to feel happy. And sometimes we work out because we need to feel loved. And sometimes we work out for the person that is dying to press play, but cannot. Do you see what powerful platform we have? Do you see the impact we can change people's lives? That is an impact. That is our business. That is what we do. So we have to stop making it about us and bring value by you rocking your journey and being real and raw and honest. And people will be like, I want to come to you. It will just be a natural reaction. A natural reaction. And that's what matters most. So I want you guys to understand that sometimes we're not working out for ourselves. Sometimes we're working out for the person inside of us that thinks we can't do it, right? How many people, with a show of hands real quickly, work out and you hear the voice in your head, stop, quit, you're so tired, just let it go. You got to work out for that person. Okay? You have to work out for her. And when she comes into your mind, which is the mean girl, you go, oh, I'm sorry. You need me to love you. Okay, come on. We're going to pick up 2 more pound weights. We're going to go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Stacey. Let's go. And I literally say that out loud to myself. So remember who you're showing up for, because you're showing up for many platforms. Many platforms. So tonight, I want you guys to take time and fill out that assessment sheet. See your blueprint. See where you need to go. Study it. What we're going to also do too, what we're also going to do too is the Rise Up book. We're going to be talking about that in our planning call, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Don't pause your business. Start your business. You can break out that tracker. Start doing something. It doesn't matter what you do, and then post what you did this week in our team page. And I also have the invite list thing that I gave you guys. So we're just going to have a little friendly competition for the month of July. How many invites can you do in the month of July? What are you going to give yourself? And be proud of your number. So don't sit there and go, but I can only invite 2. Don't create the mindset, I can only. I'm going to invite 2. I'm going to invite 5. You got to change the script in your mind. I'm going to do this, and then do just that. So we got a competition for the month of July. I want you guys to do your coach assessment, see where you're at, and then I want you guys to do your avatar. I will repost mine so you can kind of get a blueprint of it, but it's your age, what you like, what you don't like, how you speak, and what your challenges are, what your strengths are. Create that avatar. And then when you don't know who to talk to, you go read it so you know who to talk to. And the avatar, little hint, wink, wink, is you. How cool is it that you're going to actually know who Zoe is, and Christina, and Katrina, and Heather, and Sharona, and Caitlin? How cool is it that you're going to be talking to yourself? We compare, we criticize, we put ourselves down, but now we're doing something different with a business twist. So I hope this helped you guys tonight. I hope this empowered you. I hope this made you think. I hope this made you go, I can do it. Because there's no reason why you can't. None. We're all in it together. We are a family. We are a community of leaders. Now it's our job to share the journey with other people about what we're doing. And don't worry about the rest. It will all fall into place. So with that said, you guys, I cannot wait to see Christina and Sharona and T-minus 48 hours. Holla! And then I'm going to see all y'all next year. Holla! So get ready for them. Get ready for that. All right, guys. Questions, concerns, anything? What's going on with you guys? What is the prize? Oh, we should do, we could do a prize. We can do an incentive. Do we want to do a prize for who had the most invites for the month of July? Are you trying to play a little gamble? All right. I will come up with something. I will figure what it is, but I will come up with something damn fantabulous. You know what I'll do? I'll buy something at the core at Summit, and then somebody can have it. Because the
Do you want,
I'm not
is
done.
it just invites or is it actual people that come into the group?
No, it's invites. I want you to invite. I want you to follow up because we got to get rid of the fear. Because if you don't invite, you don't have a business. So you got to just
Okay.
bleh and get it out. You can even tell people, I'm really nervous to invite you, but here it goes.
Okay.
Love what you do. Love what you do. Love what you do. It's okay to be nervous. Damn, who cares? I'm nervous all the time when I cut people's hair, and I'm like, oh God, here we go. And I put on my brave thongs, and I just do it. Not my panties, my thongs, just so you know. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. So I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for taking this ride with me. Thank you for believing in you, because that's what coaches are. They believe in themselves. So keep believing. Let's lean in. And I will come up with a prize. I'm going to buy something at Summit, and then I'm going to put it in the Gold Diggers message thread, and I'll just wave it at you like a steak, like this. All right, guys. Sweet dreams. Take good care.
Bye.
Love you all. Bye. Bye, Bubba.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.